Hey everyone, today is July 1st, which means the big Halo Infinite reveal is right around the corner, and I started realizing I haven't yet explained what I want Halo Infinite to be like in terms of gameplay. Do I want it to be like a more modern Halo, something that we've seen the last few years, or do I want it to play like one of the first Halo games, or like a classic style gameplay? So that's what today's video is going to be about. My original plan was going to be me going into a custom game and breaking down each mechanic and explaining what I liked or didn't like about it. But I realized over the last few years, quite a number of different people more qualified than me have already done that. So there isn't anything that I could say that has not already been said. So instead, what I decided to do for today's video is give my own personal life experiences with playing Halo over the years to help hopefully give you all the bigger picture and maybe help you all think outside of the box. Now I realize some of you watching this are probably younger than me. Your first Halo might have been Halo 4, or maybe your first Halo was even Halo 5. So I want to be mindful of that. So first let me start out by saying I was 5th in line at the midnight premiere at my local GameStop for Halo 5. I have 71 days played, and I am currently sitting at level 151. So I think it's fair to say that I have enjoyed Halo 5. I'm not someone that bought it and stopped playing a couple weeks or maybe even only a few days after release. I have enjoyed Halo 5. Starting out with gaming, I was 4 years old playing on the Nintendo 64. Then in the early 2000s, I switched to PlayStation 2. And then a few short years after that, my best friends that live down the street introduced me to a game called Halo 2. I was hooked instantly. We were only limited to split screen, but I'm telling you, we made the best out of playing on split screen. These are some of the best memories that I have during my childhood. A few months before the release of Halo 3, for my birthday, my parents bought me an Xbox 360, Halo CE, and Halo 2. It was a really fun time. And shortly after that, I convinced my parents to upgrade to high-speed internet so I could get Xbox Live just in time for Halo 3. And I was at the midnight premiere for Halo 3 as well. That was actually my first midnight premiere for a game. And I tell you, that was during my high school career. I was a freshman in 2007. Literally everyone I knew, spoke to, the other kids in the neighborhood besides my best friends, literally everyone I talked to played Halo 3. I knew I could come home from work, log on, and see dozens of my online friends playing Halo 3. So I always had someone to play with. And that wasn't just in 2007. That was every day over the course of the next 3 years. Playing Halo 3 every day, just about every day, are some of the best memories that I have growing up. Sure, me and my best friends would occasionally play, the newest Call of Duty, or sometimes we would play Rock Band. But the one game we always found ourselves going back to was Halo 3. And then my freshman year of college. Halo Reach came out. I went to the midnight premiere. I will never forget when my friends came over to watch me play Halo Reach for the first time. I remember this literally like it was yesterday. That's how vivid this memory is. I was playing on sword base, and my friends go, "You can run in Halo now? Now it's like Call of Duty." And from that day on, everything changed. Sure, my friends bought Halo Reach and we played, but I could tell something was different. They started playing Call of Duty more. The gamers I talked to at my college, not all of them liked Halo Reach. They played a lot of Call of Duty as well. When Halo 4 came out, that was the last straw from my best friends. They played for a few months and they were done. In 2015, my best friends switched to PlayStation 3 and to this day either play the newest Call of Duty or Fortnite. Quite a big change from when we first started out playing games together. So why is it that people think Halo needs to change the formula to quote-unquote stay relevant? Take the game Counter-Strike, for example. On YouTube right now, you can watch a video showing the evolution of Counter-Strike over the years. The game has been out since 1999, the first game of the franchise, I should say. So even longer than Halo. And if you watch that video showing each game over the years, if it wasn't for the updated graphics, you would think you were watching the same game. That's because the main mechanics have stayed the same. Sure, there's a few minor changes here and there, but overall, it has stayed the same. That's why veterans, the people that have been playing for years and years and years, keep playing because it's pretty much the same as what they started out as. Now, if we take that same idea and go over the evolution of Halo, we'd see, we're all over the place. Just in the last 3 games alone, Halo 4, Halo Reach, and Halo 5, those 3 games alone are drastically different from one another. So, do we think it's a coincidence that the people that have been playing Halo pretty much since the beginning all point to Halo 2 and Halo 3 being the golden era of the franchise? Why do they say that? Halo 2 and Halo 3 are the most similar compared to all of the other Halo games. They play the most similar. It's not a coincidence. Just like Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike has been able to keep its fan base by sticking to the original formula. There was literally no excuse to think that Halo can't do the same thing. People tell me all the time, they say, Halo needs to change to stay relevant. Counter-Strike hasn't changed. People that have been playing the franchise for years are still playing because of that reason. It's not fair to say a classic Halo in 2020 and beyond will not be successful unless we try. I'm simply asking that we try. If anything, what I would like to see is a hybrid of both styles. Keep thrust because it does add more skill to strafing. Remove sprint so players can't run away. Make players choose their positioning on gunfights more closely. If you don't, you die because you can't run away. Obviously, no sprint means we can't slide. That's fine. We won't have players soaring across maps to force flag standoffs, such as the map Fathom, which is why that map was removed from the competitive scene. Remove Clamor, because it forces maps to favor verticality. Removing Clamor allows the maps to be more diverse. That's why Halo 2, Halo 3 have some of the best maps in the franchise, because they had more freedom in the way that they designed maps. They didn't have to design maps over a particular mechanic such as Clamor. They didn't have to worry about people being able to climb on the ledges or not. I'm going to leave you all with this. The point of today's video was not to sound toxic. I was simply giving my own 2 cents on a subject that I care deeply about. It's important that we all understand. Some of us will only like a classic Halo. Some of us will only like a more modern Halo. You know, some people only like Halo 2. Some people only like Halo 5. Most of us prefer something in between. Whatever Halo Infinite ends up being, I promise you I will be at the midnight premiere, just like I have been for every Halo release since Halo 3, because I love Halo. I just want to see it succeed like the rest of us do. Whether you agree with this video or not, let me know in the comment section. Please leave a like, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thank you all for watching today's video. This is definitely the longest commentary video I have made up to this point. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.